Hello, Solo Bucci Nation. Hello, my people. Hello, chosen ones. Is your boy again, Solo the Love God, Solo the Glow, Solo the chosen one, Solo the Sigma male, Solo Bucci speaks. Back in it again with another one you don't know. And in this video, I want to talk about the message as the Father, so is the Son. In essence, like Father, like Son. Now, when you hop into semen retention, when you're cultivating your seed, when you're holding, onto your crown chakra, your seed gets to transport itself from your testicles down to your brain, from your balls down to your brain. Now you're going to discover that you're going to have this passion, or you're going to have this hunger for knowledge. You always go to read, you always go to do researches, you always want to work on yourself. In essence, you go to focus more on personal development. Why? Because you want to become a better version of yourself. It's going to become you versus you, and no longer you versus the world. Now, as a result of that, you are building yourself, you are learning, you're growing, you are grooming yourself into a better person. Now, because what you're practicing is spiritual, as you're building yourself, you are also building your seed. Have you ever seen children who are so intelligent, and children who are so smart, and children who are, very, 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 very brilliant? Now, this is as a result of the kind of brain their parents have. Okay, you see this thing called DNA. You can't run away from it, and that's why sometimes men are forced to do DNAs to determine the real paternity, like the real father of their children, because they know deep inside of them that the boy is behaving in a way that he doesn't behave, or the girl is behaving in a way that he doesn't behave. So you will see the man, all of a sudden he begins to doubt. No, I don't talk like this, I don't walk like this, I don't reason like this, this has never happened in our family. Now, before you know it, the king or the man or the bro begins to suspect his wife. Are you with me? And he says, you know what? I don't trust you, woman. You do a DNA test. And boom, only for the DNA test to be done, and the child is discovered not to be the brother's own. Are you with me? It can be very, very painful. It can be very, very heartbreaking. Now, back to the message. On this journey, you're going to be very, very wise. You're going to have that drive, that passion to not to study. I'm always studying, I'm always making researches, I'm always working on myself, I'm always reading, I'm always watching personal development videos, be it on relationship, be it on marriage, be it on semen retention, be it in life in general, lifestyle, anything that is not immoral, anything that is not illegal or immoral or sinful. I'm always interested in it. Why? Because knowledge is what makes a man. Okay, it says that if you want to make Nelson Mandela of South Africa, one of the presidents then of South Africa, he said that education is the most powerful weapon which one can use to change the world. Are you with me? So when you practicing semen retention, when you're holding on to your seed, your seed, begins to create what we call your brain fluid. After a while, your seed or your semen gets to transmute or begin to transport itself from the testicle, because the testicles are two. Okay, the left and the right. So both of them, it's going to transport it. Then from there, it's going to move, and it's going to move over to your brain. That's why all of a sudden you're becoming wiser, you're becoming smarter, you're becoming sharper. Your IQ is beginning to elevate. You see yourself, you're always studying. If you are the type of person that you're always releasing videos, you see yourself, you always have something to talk about. You always have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to share. If you're a teacher, you have something to talk about. If you're a preacher, you have something to preach about. You become enlightened. Why? Because you are elevating. And as a result of that, when you finally get to release that seed into a woman who happens to be your wife, and your wife gives birth to that child, be it a son, be it a daughter, that child is going to end up becoming as wise as the father. Why? Because when that seed was inside of the father was, educating himself. He was studying, he was self-improving, and life is spiritual. Are you with me? And blood, they say, is thicker than water. So automatically it's going to get absorbed into the DNA, and when gets absorbed into the DNA of the man, the seed which ends up becoming either a male or a female, which is a son or a daughter, the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, the traits, the characteristics of the man will be transferred into the child. This is very, very deep. That's why when you see a very intelligent man, or you see a very skillful man, and he gives birth to a child, he's always, and the child is behaving in a way that he doesn't understand, he tends to suspect that his wife slept with another person, or his wife cheated on him. Are you with me? So that's just it. Just a quick video. When you return your seed as a man, your children are going to end up becoming as smart as you are. They're going to end up becoming as strong as you are. Most of your traits, your children are going to have them. Please go ahead and like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Okay. I promise to keep bringing you more content. Okay, so like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, keep retaining. We are the chosen ones. We are peaceful, we're untouchable, we're powerful, and we're unstoppable. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.